Hello, my dear students. So today we will discuss our topic force, and what we will going to discuss in this topic, we will discuss what is force due to interaction, exploring forces, effect of force, and types of forces. Right. So all these things we will cover in our lecture. So before starting the topic, I have one question, and the question is: have you ever seen the force? Okay. So let me give the example, let me give the answer of this question, of this particular question, that force is everywhere. Force present everywhere. Why I am saying this, that force present everywhere? Suppose if I rub my hand, what is this? This is also a force. If I push someone, that is also a force. If I lift something, that is also a force. If I kick someone, that is also a force. Falling down of leaves towards the ground, there is also a force, right? So there are a lot of forces in our surrounding, and we will discuss all these forces in our upcoming class, right? So first of all, what is force? So in science we can say a push or pull of an object is nothing but a force, right? When we push something or when we pull something, that is nothing but a force. And now the next thing, that how this force creates. So in these cases, the boy pull this box, and in this case the boy push this box. There is the interaction happening, right? So because of the interaction, the force is created. So the, as I already told, the force created by the interaction, we can see the another example here. There is a car and there is a man, and this man is standing behind the car, and if he don't touch this car, then this car will not be moved, right? And in the second case, if this man push this car will start moving from in the particular direction where he applied the force. So what is happening in this case? In this case, interaction is happening between the car and the man. So because of that interaction, force will create, right? So force is the interaction experienced by the object because of the other object. So wherever the interaction happening between the two objects, that times force will create. So that's how the force create, because this man exert a force on this car, and same this car exert a force on this man. So that's how this interaction play the role, right? So next case, in exploring force. So before study this, we will study this, that force depends on the two things. So force depend on two things, and that two things are direction and the magnitude, right? So why I am saying this, that force depend on direction and the magnitude? Because if the magnitude or the direction will get changed, right, so it will eventually change the effect of the force, right? So suppose in this case the two force act on body in the same direction. If the force act on a body in the same direction, so the net force will be sum of the two forces. You can see that F1 and F2 both are acting in the same direction. So what is the net force? Net force will be F1 plus F2, right? And in this second case, here the force acting in the opposite direction, right? Both the force F1 and F2 both are acting in the opposite direction. So the net force is F2 minus F1, means difference between the two forces. So that's how the direction and the magnitude play the important role in the forces, right? So it is also written here, you can see the effect on the object depend on the net force acting on it, and net force depend on the direction and the magnitude, right? So in case first, you can also see there is two groups, that one group there are two group and they both are applying the force, right? So what will happen if the if this side force is greater than the this side, means this is right hand side and this is left hand side. If the left hand side force is greater than the right hand side, what will happen? This rope will pull by these three people, right? Because the force is greater in this side, in left hand side, right? In, let's move on to second case as well. So in second case, there is equal and opposite force applied by these two men. Okay, these two men applying the force in the opposite direction to pull this to push this table. So what will happen? In this case, the force is equal and opposite. So the net result or net force will be 0. And if the net force will be 0, then there will be no change in the position. It will stay at its original position, right? And in case third, here the two person applying the force in the same direction to push the table, what will happen? It will eventually change the position of this table, right? So the force can be larger or can be smaller of the other force, or it can be equal. We can conclude this force can be larger or can be smaller, or it can be equal to each other as well. Okay, so now move on to effect of forces. Effect of forces. So force can change the state of motion. How it can change the state of motion of the body? If the body is at a stationary position, right? If there is a ball and it is in stationary position, and if I applied the force, then that ball start moving, right? So force can like we can say the body at the rest can be moved by applying force, or moving body can be stopped by the applying force. Okay, so that's how it play in the state of motion. Now force also can change the shape and size. Why I am saying this, that it also can change the shape and size, you can see in this picture as well. Or when I stretch any rubber band or when I stretch any spring, that time what will happen? The shape and the size of that rubber band of that spring, it will change, right? So force also change the shape and size, as well as force can change the speed of the moving object, right? It can also change the direction of that particular moving object. Okay, and it can also transfer the energy when it causes the displacement. Whenever there is a displacement, that time it also can transfer the energy as well. And also when we applied the force, that time it also caused the pressure, right? So these are the effects of the forces. Now move on to next slide, and this type of forces. So how many type of forces are there? So there are basically two type of forces. The first is contact force, the second is non-contact force. As the name suggests, contact means in connection, so there is a physical contact in contact force, but in non-contact force there is no physical connection, no physical interaction between the object, right? So here are the example of the contact force: muscular force and friction force, and non-contact force: magnetic force, electrostatic force, and gravitational force. Let's move on to next slide so that we can learn about this briefly. So as we discussed earlier, contact force. So contact force acting between the two objects due to physical interaction or contact between them. So there is the physical interaction between the two objects in the contact force, right? So types of contact force like muscular force. There is when we suppose that if I want to lift a book, so can I lift a book without touching it? No, I can't, right? Can I lift a basket of fruit without touching that basket? No, I can't, right? I can't lift without touching that. So that time whenever I want to apply a force, that time I have to touch that particular object, right? And when I touch that particular object, that time I use my muscles, right? So muscular force always there, and when the muscular force is there, that means interaction is happening. Okay, so muscle force only occur when it come in touch with the anything, and this muscular force we can use this muscular force in our day-to-day life. In actually we use this force every day in our everyday life. Whenever we take bath, whenever we eat, because when we eating we lift our food and put in our mouth, that time we also use the muscular force. Whenever we lift a basket, whenever we push something, whenever we pull something, that time we use the muscular force, right? Now what is friction force? Force of friction. So as I had give the example earlier, that rubbing hand. If I rub my hand, which kind of force I have applying here? So here the force is friction force. This is the friction force, right? Friction force is the opposing force. Also we can say that the force which oppose the motion of the object over a surface. So what the friction force, how this friction force applied? So friction force applied whenever the body oppose the other body and there is a contact between them, there is a physical interaction between them, that time friction force act on that particular thing. Suppose this ball was in earlier, this ball was in high speed, but slowly the speed of this ball getting decreases, right? And eventually it will stop. When it get stopped, that time we have applied the friction force over there. So that's how the friction force play an important role. So next thing is non-contact force. Non-contact force, as we have discussed earlier, there is no physical interaction in non-contact force. So there are three main type of non-contact force. That is, first one is gravitational force. What happen in gravitational force? The force exerted by the earth on the all object, like the gravity pull the object towards the earth. So that force is known as gravitational force, right? We are staying on a ground. So why we are staying on this ground? Because of the gravity. All the things comes down towards the earth. Why? Because of the gravity. There is gravitational force. The leaves fall down towards the ground only. Why? Because of the gravity, because of the gravitational force. So all of these things happening because of the gravitational force, right? Now the magnetic force. What is magnetic force? So magnetic force is the force exerted by magnet on magnetic object. The force exerted by magnet on the magnet object, or we can say the metal object, or as well, like iron. So there can be force of attraction, force of repulsion between the two magnets. Like if there are opposite poles, so there is force of attraction between the opposite poles, and there will be the force of repulsion acting between the same poles. Like north pole repel each other, south pole repel each other, but north pole south pole or south pole north pole, they will attract each other, right? And in second case, you can see the force exerted by magnet exert a force on this iron nail, and this iron nail attract by this magnet and get attached to it, right? So that's how magnetic force play an important role. Now electrostatic force. What happened in electrostatic force? Electrostatic force is the force exerted by charged body on another charged body or uncharged body, right? Suppose there is, you can see in this case, this is a charged body. This straw, this is a charged body. If I rub this straw, it will get charged, and we suspended another plastic straw, it is uncharged, right? So when we put this charged straw nearby to this uncharged straw, what will happen? It will attract, right? It will attract to this uncharged body. But in this case, it will happen opposite, because if there are two charged body, then these two charged body repel each other, right? So this is the example of electrostatic force, and we can also see this example when we rub our comb, and it will gain the static charge, and if we place some piece of paper there, then it will attract that piece of paper towards the comb, right? So this is the example of the electrostatic force which we have seen in our day-to-day life as well. So let's finish the lecture. So what we have discussed, we already discussed that what is force and what are the exploring force, how it create, on which things the force depends on, and also we have discussed that what are the effects of the forces. Now we have discussed also that which kind of forces, how many type of forces are there. So there are two types of forces: non-contact force, contact force. We already discussed in contact force that there is a physical interaction, physical contact, but in non-contact force there is no physical contact between the two objects. In contact force, it can be or it cannot be natural force, but non-contact force, is the are the natural forces, right? And there are example of the contact force, frictional force, and the muscular force are the example of the contact force, and there are many more example apart from these two examples, right? Same in non-contact force, there are gravitational force, electrostatic force, magnetic force, and there are also many more examples that we will learn in our higher classes, right? So that's all in our today's class. I hope you will learn something and you enjoyed my class. Thank you so much.